Hello guys, how are you? Welcome back to Christina Cooks. Since we already stepped into the fall, I kind of thought, why not make something that I avoided making all summer long because of the heat. Every time I would cook, the heat in my apartment would just rise and I definitely didn't want to sweat. Therefore, today I will be showing you how to make the vegan bean stew. This is something I've been making since my college days. And to my surprise, my friends keep on asking me about this recipe, like from time to time. Like they would text me and then I would reply to them and then they would forget and ask again. And it's kind of annoying at this point. So I thought, why not just make a video about it so I can just send them the link. I remember back in the days when we were broke college students and I would make big pots of this vegan bean stew because all the ingredients were affordable, available in any store, any time of the year, and they were really healthy, filling, and nutritious. So I would call my roommates, my friends, their friends, and we would enjoy a meal together. This meal definitely brings me back to those days. Now, let me show you how to make it. Cut 4 to 5 onions into small cubes. Then, chop 3 carrots into small pieces. We are going to use around 7 cloves of garlic. You can do more or less, according to your taste. Then, chop some parsley. I usually just eyeball my herbs, but if you care, I used around 7 grams. Here we have 500 grams of white beans. You can use any beans you have. I do not discriminate. I'm pouring some hot water into my pot and I'm going to leave it to boil. I'm doing this to clean my beans of any dirt, dust, or bacteria. Once it boils, just strain your beans and add new water. We are cooking our beans until it's half cooked. This step took me about 40 minutes, but it will depend on your beans. Sometimes it takes less, sometimes it takes longer. So it will be the best if you can just try them. When beans are half cooked, just strain them. The next step is to heat some vegetable oil on medium heat and add our onions. I also added a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of sugar. Then we're adding some chopped carrots. Add some garlic and let it cook for a few minutes. Then add some water and then some more. Add your half-cooked beans. Then pour some more water until your pot is full. Add 1 teaspoon of salt. Add 3 teaspoons of vegetable seasoning. Mix everything and let it simmer on low heat. Close the lid until it boils. When it boils, leave it a bit open so your stew doesn't overboil. Add some fresh parsley and leave it to cook on low heat for at least 1 hour. As I said, The cooking time will depend on your beans, so it would be best to try them. If they are nice and soft, that means they're finished cooking. Once your beans are cooked, you can start making a roux, which is a thick paste perfect for sauces and stews. If you want your stew to be thicker, then heat your pan on medium heat and add some vegetable oil. I added around 100 milliliters of oil. You can do more or less if you want to be thicker or less thick. The same goes for flour. I used 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Mix with oil until everything merges evenly. Then add a tablespoon of smoked paprika. You can stop there, but I wanted some extra smoky taste, so I added 1 more. Then we are going to add that into our already boiling stew. Be careful not to burn yourself. Let it cook for 10 more minutes. Add some spices like pepper and chili. And 2 teaspoons of salt. And that's all, folks. So we made our vegan bean stew. It took me around 2 hours, I think, to make this, but most of the time you just don't do anything. Every time I make this dish, I usually like clean my house or something like that. Let's give this baby a try. I have some bread in here, and because I love to eat it with bread and just like sometimes dip it. Okay. Perfect. I love this. I honestly love this. So I added a little bit more smoked paprika into this recipe because I wanted more of that smoky taste, but if you are not into it, you can just put less. You can also add some other veggies, like you can add peppers if you want, or zucchini. Some people like to add tomatoes, some people like to add potatoes. If you haven't already, please give this video a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel. It will help me grow and make more videos for you. This will be all for today. Now I'm gonna go finally eat. I'm dying, I'm starving. See you next time. Have a lovely day. Bye.